Okay, guys. All right. Okay, you guys can see the PowerPoint, right?
Not yet. There it is.
There it is.
What about now? Can I see it?
Go for it. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, today is really quick go through what we have been doing in the past week and, you know, the roadmap for April. We only have 2 weeks left for April. Okay. So we updated, first we released knowledge base UI, which we, you know, you guys can modify the knowledge base in the form of files or website links. I'm going to do a little walkthrough later. And second, we released sales chatbot template where you can do a conversational chat with follow-up questions, just like Eric, what you showed me before the meeting. So the sales chatbot, you can make it more conversational, but the customer service chatbot template, which the answer will be more concise and short and only for answer question, but salesbot will direct the flow of the conversation. And, you know, for every single answer the chatbot send out, it's going to have a follow-up questions in order to make the conversation flow. Okay. And also the April roadmap, we did a round of trunking optimization during the weekend. So some of you may find the chat quality got better a little bit better than it was before, because we have been optimized the trunking. We scrape all the websites again and optimize the data structure, and, you know, make it chat quality is more clear and more accurate. Okay, that's first thing. A second thing is, we are going to host a webinar to announce white label on April 19th, this Friday, 8 a.m. EST, in Asian time. China time is 8 p.m. EST. So I think Sazilla is going to host that, because I've been waiting for Sazilla to give me the final date, but they, you know, Kai has some like personal issues he was working on. So finally he, you know, replied me this morning. So we finalized the date as April 19th. And the white label is going to be dashboard white label with your customized logo and business name on, and also the email SMTP server white label feature will be live. Okay. And then
Are you gonna are you gonna send out this information to your email list? So will we get reminded? I just put it in my calendar. I'm just wondering if we should.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good
Okay.
suggestion. Yeah, I will do that later. Yeah, send out to my email list once Sazilla finalize the link for webinar. Okay.
Sure.
Yep.
Right.
And the third thing is that for e-commerce templates, I think we finished, Frank and I are working on that. We finished about 70% of the e-commerce templates, and we tested on one of Doc's websites, thanks to Doc. And I think it works much better than it was last week. But there's still something to do with the data retrieval, where we're using RAG technique to get the data from the e-commerce inventory and make the recommendation products and the listings more accurate with 100% accuracy. But it's not there yet, but it's going to be there within 2 weeks, as I promised to Eric. Okay. And the last thing is that we're going to make the lead collection, the lead form conversational one. So we're going to release another chatbot template, which is a conversational lead collection template.
Ray, can you scroll down a little bit on that document? Because we're not seeing.
Oh, there's only one page. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm
yeah,
only seeing to the April.
right.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, you see that, right? Okay. So those are the major project or features that I'm working on and this month, and I'm going to give you guys a quick walkthrough. Okay, just a second.
Hey, something else you fixed, I just noticed. I'm really happy about it.
What?
I'll throw it out there. I'm gonna throw it out there for you. The
Okay.
chat bot is not resetting when you change tabs. I have this in my question. It was driving me crazy. Every time I would switch off of it, I'd go back to ask it more quick, check settings and go back, and it would be gone. So
Yeah,
yeah, thumbs up, double thumbs up for that one.
When I click on the reset button for the in the model, it's not resetting the window, and I can't seem to change to another template.
No, it's not resetting. It's not meant to reset a window. It's meant to reset to original prompt template.
Yeah, but it's not. It's resetting to. It's not resetting to the original prompt when I'm seeing it.
Okay.
Let me give it a shot here as well, Gary. Let me give it a shot. So if I hit reset, so you're just hitting reset in the model prompt view.
Yeah, if you change that,
so
whatever you have for the prompt, just change it to something else. Just manually.
Yeah, it's already. Yeah, reset's doing nothing.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Reset's not
Yeah.
doing anything.
Okay. Yeah. Let me check it out later.
And then when I would hit reset and go over to select another prompt, it didn't bring in that prompt.
Okay.
I had to manually copy and paste it.
Okay. I will record it and I will check later. But let me walk through
Sounds good.
the sales spot that so I built a very simple sales spot with Eric's data. Eric, I borrow your data, the car data, just the random car data. Okay.
Yeah, Ray's all over that data.
Can you see the screen now?
Yep.
Okay, so that's my backend, and I'm going to show you how to modify the knowledge base UI. Okay, so let's go to source. Okay, and I update text file called cars.txt.
And I'm not seeing that attached file area when I go to my area here for the files.
It's upload the files. Upload the file.
Right, but I'm
Here.
not seeing with the
Here.
URL thing.
Here. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so you see the file here, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
But I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing that whole area in my area.
No, here. Do you see here?
Yeah, I'm not seeing that. No.
But
let me go check it again.
Refresh your web page, Eric.
I did.
You should see drag and drop files here.
Do a hard refresh. Yeah, I think you have to do a Control F5. Because
take a screenshot, Gary.
Because sometimes the cache just doesn't display.
Right. You don't see that soft gray area that says drag and drop files here, or click to select file, Gary?
No, nope.
No.
That Ray, don't scroll down. No, Ray, scroll back up so we can see the word cars.
Yep.
No, scroll back. Yeah, there. No, all the way to the top. There we go. Gary, you don't see right under the yellow bar, it says upload files in that drag and drop files?
No.
That's weird. Yeah, that's really weird.
That's weird. Send me a screenshot or.
Yeah, when I something messed up on my side. I can't see anything at the moment. I'm trying to fix it.
That could be
No, it's something else. Just something else. Yeah. I just when you hit hit Control F5, I did that on my computer, but it did something else on my screen. That's all.
What I mean is just refresh the page, because when you have a cache on your browser, it doesn't display. I have that experience that I experienced that before, but it's weird. I think everybody should be able to see that drag and drop files here. Okay, when you're searching that, so there's a edit link button here. If you click here, you're entering the knowledge base manager, and so we split the file into different chunks. Okay, so that's what. So we have like 5 vehicles. So one vehicle is a trunk, and then if when you ask questions about the vehicle and if the chatbot doesn't answer correctly, you can always hit edit button and change. For example, so there's no pricing for Ford. You can say price is 15K USD. You know, with separator, whatever separator you want to make it.
What did that text file look like when you uploaded it? Was it just a comma separated?
No, it's a JSON file. It's not a good format. It's not in a very good format. But I can show. I can show you.
No, that's okay. What is it? What is a good format, Ray? I don't want to distract you too much from your plan. I'm just curious as to what. I mean, we're splitting up that one file as you upload it. And now you can modify it and edit and blah blah blah. But what is the proper format for uploading something like that?
Right.
Excel, CSV.
Now the better format is text file, but we are going to make a CSV file or Google Sheet format. That's the better format.
I know that's very, very complicated. I understand that's a complicated process.
Yeah, it's very it's a little bit complicated.
JSON, right?
Yep.
Right.
So I'm gonna show you the good format of files. Okay.
Okay.
Just hold on a second. I'm gonna share.
I'm wondering if
I'm back and I can show you my screen if you want when you're ready.
Yeah.
To see
Okay. Share it, please.
You see it here?
Right there. Yeah, it's right there, Gary. You're looking right at it.
Yeah.
Right dead center of your page.
No, I see it right there. But I don't. No, but I don't see the ability to put the URL in.
No, you click.
You don't upload the file.
Click.
Right, but there was a. Where do you go to put in the URL that he was saying that you could upload? That
URL
from
comes
URL.
from from a URL. You said maybe you misunderstood something.
No, Eric, you need to upload a file first. Gary, sorry.
Gary, upload a file first, and then what?
And do it.
But I thought over here, when you were saying it the other day.
Yeah, I'm okay. So upload the file. Okay, let me share the screen. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
He's looking to give it a source link instead of uploading a file. Yeah.
Right, I know.
That's what it said in the post.
That's what I'm going to show you. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yep. Okay, let's go to your cars. Okay. Here is the cars, right? And just a second. Okay. My screen is a little bit messy. Okay, go to source. Okay. And after you upload a file, I upload a cars.txt file, and there is a link right here, Gary.
Okay, but if you delete that.
No, if you delete that, it's gone. If you delete that, it's gone. You have to upload the file first, then you can see the position. You can add a link to the file.
Well, I don't understand why you're showing the source file after you upload a file. I thought you were going to be able to enter a source file for a document to upload it to import it in.
No, that's
what you showed.
No, that's what I.
What's the point of being able to put the link there for the cars.txt file?
Okay, there is a specific requirement of features that some of my customers is building a chatbot for an education institution. So they, okay, hold on. They need to know the answer from the text file, where is the source link, the answer from. But since you upload the URL by the form of a text files.
Okay. Okay.
So there's no way you can trace, the chatbot can trace the source link. Vice versa, if you upload all the different things from your website, chatbot can automatically locate the URL as source link. So that's why. And
can you crawl a document there as well? And not just a web page? Can you put in a link to a PDF, for example, where it says crawl and put a URL to a PDF? No, right in website. When you go to website.
Okay. No, you can only crawl a web page, not a
web page.
Yeah, for PDF, you go this, just upload the PDF from here.
I don't understand why you just don't have a place there. If you want to link, if you want to pull in a document that's online, just put a box where we can put in the URL and do that from the beginning instead of first having to download the file, upload the file, then go get the link to the file and put it in. If you just put the
no, I mean okay, I can explain that to you. So if you do that, that's a website, that's Doc's website. Okay, you script the website like that. You will see that the data format is not very structured, and it's going to give you a bad answer. See, you see the data format here. There are a lot of I mean,
structure issues.
Yeah, not structure issues, redundant.
I'm gonna have to. I'll explain it to you offline, but it doesn't make sense. And when I explain it to you, you'll understand.
Yeah, I understand, but there's some customers they want to upload a file and they want to add a link to the answers as a source link, but point to the data from your. I mean,
I see. I see what it.
I understand.
I see what it's.
But if you start with just by entering the link, then it could just your system could just capture that link.
No,
without having to go.
No. Not all the information from the link, Gary. Not all the information from the link. So you have a different source data. You upload some of the data from website URL. You can also upload some of the data from a text message, just like what Doc did, right? You can upload different knowledge from files. So unless all of your knowledge is within that URL, there got to be some other data source for you to upload the data from.
Ray, this is quick. I just want to ask you, is this effective immediately that I can try for the upload file and then give the URL?
Yeah, you can try. It's already live.
Okay, that is very good, because this can be more structured than scraping the URL from website, right?
Exactly.
And for me, like on the education business, this is a very great news for me because I can upload text file like your example and then put a link of it. And then when customer or prospect asking about something, it will give the source link from that file. Is that right?
Yes, that's exactly the reason. Because if you only scrape the data from website, the structure is going to be messy. And
sure. The structure is messy.
Yeah,
and the bot will not give you sometimes the right answer.
Yeah, exactly. But we have another way. That's why we build a knowledge-based UI here, even for the website. You can click through, right? So you can clean up the redundant data here. You can add it, you can split the data, you can add a new link. You can also modify and update the knowledge base here. So you have like two different ways to do that, but I will recommend the first way, to upload the file and add the link. That way is
add the link.
That's easy.
That is very good, Ray, because this will make new oaks having a very good answers. Thank you. Yeah,
no problem. So that's exactly, so that's the latest, one of the most important features that I want you guys to to know of. It's going to improve the chat quality. Really, I mean, a lot better, much better. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Noted.
Yep. And then go to settings. So that's about the UI interface, and then go to settings and go to model. So we introduce a new template called sales service, right? So one of the main features for the sales one, which also set apart with the customer service one, is that we allow the chatbot ask questions or leave a hook for each answer, so that the sales bot can always guide the visitor or customers through all the process by following up questions, right? And for example, let's go back to the car chatbot that I built for Gary. Okay, so what cars do you have? Yeah, so it has had like 5 cars, right? And then it's always asked question: is there a specific type of cars interested, or heated seats or leather seats, something like that? Okay, so
let me ask you something about this, Ray.
Okay.
The output is still one big block of text. Why can't we get paragraphs, bullet lists? Why isn't that a list of cars versus car,
well, we can do that, but it's only the first version. Okay, we can.
Is this about prompting? It's about prompting, isn't it?
We need to. Yeah,
okay.
It's about prompting, and
all right. Okay.
If it is a long list, we're going to make it a bullet. So that is the e-commerce template that I'm working on, and also for education in the example of education. So if you have Gary, if you have a long list of courses that your university provides, and we're going to make the bullet points, but it's going to come with the templates. Okay. Right. So ask which ones have rear view mirrors, right? And just said blah blah blah. So Chevy, the Kia, Cadillac, Ford have rear view mirror cameras and whatever. So that's what the sales bot does. Okay. And what else? In the settings.
Did you upload the data for the cars in the format that I gave you, or a different format?
Yeah, I can showcase that. Good question. I upload the file in the form of a text file.
Right, but how is it laid out?
It laid out, so you click edit button. So it just laid out like this.
So you use the same format that I gave you?
Yeah, it's not a good format, Gary. It's not a good format. Because it's a JSON format, and the best format is that
it's just it was a markdown format.
Yeah, I mean markdown. Yeah, it's a markdown format. It's not
where's the headers? But where's the headers to tell you what each one of those things represents?
The header
it's
is
you have it at the bottom.
You're right. So that's why I said it's not good format, because it lost the information. So every block should be semantically should be independent, right? So that way it can give you the better chatting quality. So for each of these trunks, it lost the information of the header. So it's not a good example. So that's why I said we will use CSV or Google Sheet as a better format for all the listing data, right? Property data or e-commerce data or vehicle data. Yeah. Okay. And we also have changed the safety prompt switch. So if you have something that you do not want to talk about, just put it on the safety prompt switch. But it needs some it needs some tweak a little bit. It's not, I'm not very 100% satisfied with that yet, but just go try it and let me know if you encounter any, little questions or issues. Okay. I think that's pretty much the, another thing that we finished that is, Doc, you were complaining that when we switch, what happens if you switch templates, for example, from sales service to customer service, right? And then if you go to dashboard chat log, your chat log has been lost. So we got it back. We'll fix that.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw the chat logs there. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So that's another updates.
I'm going to ask you one of my questions, and since you've been talking about data input.
Yep.
When can we get, is it planned? Well, wait, no. Let you go through you were going to go through the roadmap, and then we'll get to the Q&A at the end. And a knowledge base. You were going to talk about a knowledge base. Recent updates to the knowledge. Oh, you just did that. Okay, yeah.
Just did that.
So yeah, roadmap.
Let's roadmap. I also finished that. So roadmap, the most important one.
Okay, so
is the white label webinar on Friday, April 19th. Okay. Let's go into QA right now. Shoot up your questions.
Pinecone and third-party content sources.
What it means, third?
I want to upload and vectorize these big files that are they have to be HIPAA compliant. There's a lot of documents that, there's a lot of knowledge base that people don't want just in. They has to be, properly secured for medical and legal and that kind of jazz.
Right.
So, I don't think New Oaks is what we call in the US HIPAA compliant,
Yeah.
Are we going to get Pinecone? Are we going to get Pinecone or the ability to add any of those other third-party sources?
We are going to integrate with Pinecone or not Pinecone, but some third-party HIPAA compliant embed database. We are going to do that. So that.
Do you have any idea when or how long that might take?
I need to do some investigation, like how long the integration will take, and then get back to you right now.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but good question though. Okay. Okay, so seeing or quick, do you guys have any other questions that you guys want to talk about for today?
Ray,
yep.
Quick here.
Yep.
I just want to ask you about the form lead generation.
Okay.
Currently, when I enable that one, a prospect has to fill in that form before that they can involve on the conversation. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I believe that we can set up like we can pop up the form on the first or second conversation, and then it is up to the prospect or customers can fill the form or not, but he or she can still have the conversations with the chatbot. So we can set it up whether we want to make it as a hard form that everybody has to fill in, or just ignore it and then they still have the conversation. If we have that kind of choices, maybe that would be better.
Well, right now, if you go to the lead panel, the lead section, there are two ways to display the lead form. One is display lead form for every question you ask, right? And the second one is display for when the visitors talk to human. So those are the two options we have. So from my understanding, you want to have the third option that you want to display the lead form first, right? In
I
the very
think he
beginning.
was also saying that for each of the prompts, like name, email, to be able to say required or not required, so that they either don't have to answer it or do have to answer it.
Oh yeah,
Is that what you
So
meant?
it is.
yeah,
It is.
yeah.
Yeah, like to make it not required or required, like another switch for each one.
No. When I check the form, enable it, I have to fill in the form in order that I have the conversation with the chatbot.
No,
Can
Right.
we do
no, you don't need to. You do not need.
you? I don't need to.
No,
Mm.
you can just
Oh,
you can just
I
continue the
I can
conversation.
ignore the form and then still can have the conversation.
Yeah, you can.
I think it'd
Mm.
be good to have a required button next to each one. Like if somebody wanted to make sure that they got an email address, that you couldn't go forward without it. Just an option to turn on or off.
I think
Okay,
that's
maybe my mistake, Ray. So I will try it again, okay?
okay.
Because my perception now is that a visitor has to fill in the form
No,
before going to the conversation.
the visitor can close the lead form actually without filling in and continue the conversation.
Okay, okay. Maybe my mistake then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
try it and let me know if it doesn't work the way that I said. Okay, but I'm
Okay.
sure it's
Okay.
work. So
Yeah.
Harry, I think what you were asking for is the obligatory pre-chat form. You can make the obligated.
Right, but I'm saying on a individual piece basis. Like if somebody says, "Well, you know what? I want their name, but it's not that important, but I must have the email address or
Right.
I
So
must have the phone number."
right. So you can there's switch button. So if you switch the obligatory pre-chat form, you can ask the user to mandatorily input email only or name only. So play with that. See?
No, I'm not
Yeah.
understanding. If you turn off the email, it's not going to even ask them for the email, correct?
No, yeah, it will ask the email and the user cannot continue with the conversation before he input the email. That's why we call it obligatory pre-chat form.
Okay, it was just confusing. So those fields are going to show up no matter what.
Right.
But what if I don't want to show all those fields? Let's say I just want to let's say I just want to show first name or name and email.
Yeah, so here
I
it
just want to
is.
show name and wait. I just want to show name and email, but the email is mandatory.
I see.
I don't want to show phone number. I don't want to show message.
Right.
That's fine. I see what Gary's at, Ray. So Ray, you guys are like stuck between questions. Gary's looking for a required button. So is it required? So if you turn these two on,
Yeah, those are
and they
required.
give you they
Then
are
it makes both of
required.
them
They can't
required.
it makes
But if
both
I
of them
just
required.
want the email required,
And
Gotcha.
you switch off the name, so the email is required.
but it's
he
you don't
wants to have that
understand.
available as
Is it
well.
still going to show the phone number?
No, it's not going to show the phone number.
So how's it going to show the name?
Okay, so it's not going to show the
If you
name
don't
because
turn on the name, it's not going to show the name.
okay, so for every field, if you show it, it's going to require.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But I'd like to have the required option individually for each one.
Okay. I think for now the name is not required. For email, phone number are required whenever you switch it on. Only the name is not mandatorily required, I think. But
Okay.
the email and phone number are required if you switch it on. If you switch off, it's not required. It's not displayed. But name is the only one that is not required.
So message is required?
Message, if you switch it on, it's required. If you
Okay.
switch off, it's not. Oh, I think only name is displayed, but not required.
Can we ever get to where we can add in our own fields if we want to add our own custom
The message,
item that we want to collect?
the message is change to Facebook ID. That is customized. You can collect it. So message is the one.
I thought message was just kind of like a general message that
No,
they
no, no.
want to provide.
You will see it. Let me just you see that? Facebook ID.
Yeah, but you're just titling it Facebook ID.
Right.
You're not giving them, you're not saying to the message, like, here, enter your message here. I'm saying, do you think we'd ever be able to get to be where we could add in Facebook ID and it would just be a line, just like for email?
Or,
It
okay,
would just be
okay.
a line by its.
Right. So we need to customize the suggested message right here, right? The gray ones. Right? That's the
No.
label, Facebook ID. And you say, please enter Facebook ID. That's what it meant, right? Just
Yeah, but I want more than just their Facebook ID. What if I want their Facebook ID and I want them to just leave a message with us?
all right. So
Custom fields, Ray.
So you have more, you want more text fields, customized text.
Yes.
Fields. Okay, okay.
Show
Yes.
us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, we can get more customized text field.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if we had the ability to just click plus,
Right, right.
like a repeater field in ACF or something like that, where you can just keep adding custom fields, then you you can build out well, it wouldn't be a complex form, but I mean, that form can grow with extra fields over time. So like right now, if we just had the ability to add an extra text field, that would be super, because we could request a date, we could request a Facebook ID, Twitter ID,
Right.
et cetera, et
Right,
cetera.
right.
Now in the future, you can make that so it only accepts certain types of things and make them
Now we're getting to
a
crazy.
special type of form ID, or field ID. But yeah, this is what I was asking for last week, is the ability to expand on that data collection.
Okay.
If I want to do an automobile dealership and I want to know what trade-in they have, I need to know the year, make, and model of their car, how many miles, blah, blah, blah. I think that's what Gary and I earlier were alluding to.
Or you just might want to say, looking for a new or used vehicle,
Yes or no.
New,
right?
Yeah,
Or
right.
new or used,
right.
Right. So yeah, the more data we can collect, the better lead we have, for sure, right?
Yep. Okay, Doc. So please write down what you said, and I will make. I will put it on the roadmap.
Okay.
Okay. I think Singh asked a question, but he left. Anyway, can we send like notification about new products coming along with discount coupons?
What's that? Can we add more
Yeah. Can we send like
notification
about new products coming along with discount? Oh.
Yeah, if they join your email list.
Yeah, this is not. I don't think. Can we send it like
send like right
notification? Yeah, this would be a text notification system or an email marketing program or.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I got it. It's something like it's a notification system, either by text message or.
Yeah, I get what I think he might be asking, which would be really nice, is if you could say, would you be interested in, receiving coupons from us every month, right? And they say yes, and then you give them a box and says, enter your email address here, and then they do, and then tie that in so it would then forward and put them into your email software.
Okay.
It would add them as a subscriber.
Right.
Without
Ray,
send them out. What?
Ray, let's look at that other system that I showed you when we first originally started talking. We'll take a gander at that. I'll make you an account on that other system I've got so you can explore some ways other people are doing it.
Yeah, we have we have two newcomers join us.
That's all right. Welcome.
Hey, welcome.
Somebody may have
Yeah.
Yeah.
Venkat. Yeah, it's Venkat. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Venkat. Yep.
So yeah, thanks for coming, but we have only 10 minutes left, but
Yeah.
Sorry, it's
Sorry.
recorded.
Yeah, it's recorded. So yeah, I will rewatch it again.
yeah, no problem. Okay. So Doc, go ahead. What's
No, I've been playing with the prompting. I used Claude on the Capital Botanicals chatbot. And I got it. I'm playing since you said that getting lists back and stuff, which I probably knew, I just haven't played with it, is to get it's prompting. It's all about prompting. So I'm using Claude to I'm playing with the prompt. I you know, like I'm adding I don't want to drop it into the group here, but I'm adding things like please format your response, separate main ideas into paragraphs, use bulleted lists. I'm expanding that prompt that you've got already in there.
yeah.
I put it into Claude. I put it into Claude Opus, I think.
Okay.
And yeah, and then I'm just reworking the prompt, trying to get different results, get bullet points. I got bullet points from one of them, but it's not quite there yet. So
Okay.
but this is all about getting the results you want. And I know better. I know this. Getting the results we want out of our data is all about the prompt. And there's different prompting techniques for the different LLMs. So Matt Wolf, which some of you have probably heard about, know Matt. Matt's a big AI guy. And Matt did a video on the fact that you can't use the same prompt on ChatGPT as you do with Claude and
Right.
get the same results.
Right. Is there
There is a tool in the Google console. There's a tool that was created by Anthropic, I believe, where you drop in your ChatGPT prompt and it rewrites it and spins it for Claude. So Matt, you just got to look up Matt Wolf on YouTube, you'll find it. But yeah, so prompting is everything. So play with that prompt, go take that prompt, put it somewhere and have it another LLM and have it refine it and tweak it. And prompts are prompts are king. We've got a bunch of data, but we got to communicate properly with that LLM. I mean, repeat things over and over and over again. If you I just saw another video that came out yesterday, I believe, about prompting, that certain things that are important in your prompt, you want to repeat that multiple times all through that prompt and make it longer and longer and longer, just reiterating the important points. So I could go on and on, but that's my 2.5 cents on prompting,
Yeah, good. It's yeah.
Yeah. Ray, actually, I have a question. So for every answer that the chatbot is right now giving, there is a follow-up question, right? So will that be standard for both sales as well as customer support bots?
No,
it's going to be in the prompt.
No, that's okay. Good question though. We only allow follow-up questions for sales service bot. For customer service, the answer is going to be concise and short with no follow-up questions. So in your case, Venkat, we use sales bot because you want only specific follow-up questions, right? For every answer that spit out. So yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because the reason I'm asking this question is because I switched to the customer support and it is still giving me that follow-up question. Like when I say who is the president of US, it says Joe Biden, and then it will say who is the vice president of US.
Right. Okay. So it shouldn't be that. It should not work like that. I'll check, but do not switch to customer service. The one that you CFO project is work better with sales bot. Customers, if customer service give you follow-up questions, there's some issues is going on there. I need to fix that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I add to that, Venkat?
Sure.
So what is the difference? I mean, Ray, there's no, Ray, you're saying a sales chat bot shouldn't do it versus a conversational chat bot, you know, versus a lead chat bot, but all of those things are based on our prompt. There's no switch in the back end that says this is a sales prompt chat.
No.
This is it's just about the prompting, right?
No.
Am I wrong?
The answer is no. Okay, so the answer is no. We do a lot on the back end. It's not just prompting. If it is only prompting, it's so easy. No. When we said we build e-commerce templates, there are 3 components, okay? First one is
where show me the different show me how to assign templates. Is it by clicking that template button?
I'd like to see that too.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because right now I'm just
right
now I'm using.
Okay, I can show you. Yeah, no. Okay, let's go to the cars template, right? And hold on a second.
Either one, his Venkat's or mine or whoever's.
Yeah. The cars. Hold on a second. Okay, and then go to the model, right?
Right, I'm in the model. Yeah, I'm looking at it, and I go to the
prompt templates. Okay, so if you click customer service, then
what if I don't click any of them?
It by default is whatever it is. If you don't click any of them, you close it down. It's customer service. The default one is customer service.
So when we choose it,
all right. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try this.
Hey, Doug,
I'm gonna try this again.
It's gonna say customer. I mean, current prompt.
Yeah.
It's gonna change for us when we change it.
Right.
So I clicked it to.
So if you go to okay, watch the screen, please.
Let me. Go ahead.
Go to the if you choose sales, right? And then you need to.
I don't see your screen, Ray. If you're sharing the screen.
Okay.
I'm seeing it.
Are you seeing it?
Yeah.
Yes, we are able to see it.
Okay, well, and then I got a window open hiding somewhere. Okay, there it is. I got it. We're good.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ray.
Yeah. And then you need to click save.
Okay.
And then see the current prompt is sales service. It changed. Right here.
So that's 9F8. Okay, so you are in which chatbot are you in there, Ray? You're not in my default. You're in the
I'm using.
Oh, your cars. Okay, cars. I just see Justin. I see Justin's name. That's why I said that.
Okay. Never mind.
Okay. Go ahead.
Right. So it just
that's fine.
Click the prompt templates and just click through, right? To switch between.
I did, but I did it. I didn't know that. I didn't know. Here's what I didn't know. Okay, so you have 2 prompts here right now, right? You have 2 system prompts. And that you had 4 before, whatever. You're fine tuning it, right?
Yeah.
I did not realize that actually clicking one of those buttons changed anything on the back end. I thought all it did was add that prompt that's there to our prompting. I did not know there was a difference.
Yes.
By selecting sales versus customer service. Okay.
There is difference. So
all right. That's good. No, that's fine. Go ahead. Okay, I've learned something.
Right. So when we say we build the templates, there are 3 things. First is prompt. Secondly, we use RAG, right? Retrieval augmented generation, just to get better and more accurate data from the backend database, right? And thirdly, we use a different trunking optimization strategy for different templates. So when I talk about templates, there are a lot of things going on behind the scenes.
What information?
Oh, I got yes.
What information should we or should we not change in the text that's showing there for the prompt?
Okay.
Should we not change anything, or can we change things?
There's only.
Can I share my screen? Can I share my screen?
Yeah, just hold on a second. Just one last question.
Okay.
I can share your.
Okay.
To answer Gary's questions. There's only one thing that I should not change is this one. Please be mindful the current date, the timing. So you don't want to change the time because what we want the chatbot want to keep track of the current time because you guys are in different time zones. That's the
So
only
we
thing
can just
that,
add stuff below that, and that would be fine.
yes, yes. But I recommend make it the last sentence of your prompt.
Oh, leave that as the last sentence. Okay.
Yeah, you can add stuff above that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the only thing. Okay.
Ray, this is quick.
Yeah,
I
great.
have
Go
a
ahead.
questions. When did you implement this prompt template? Because this is the one that I brought up to you of my issues, right? Because
Right.
suddenly I feel that my chatbot gave a follow-up questions, and then I try to tweak my prompt, but it is still like that.
Right.
But the truth is that you have two prompt template that are really doing on the back end, right?
Right. Right.
So I think that is good, yeah, because I know exactly that I can have a sales template prompt and customer service, and
right.
the sales template prompt is more toward that we can have a follow-up questions that relevant from one conversation to the other, right?
Right.
But I just curious that when did you implement it? Because I never see any announcement, or maybe I missed the announcement.
No, I didn't
Is that
announce it because I released it last week, but I keep working on it until
okay? Okay, you made me confused.
yeah.
Since yesterday, I thought that my prompt was in the problem or whatsoever, so that's why that I reported to you.
I keep improving it before it is good enough for me to release. So I think today is good enough. This one.
Okay,
Oh,
because
right.
I felt that there was something wrong on that, so that I brought it to you, right? Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I saw that. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, thanks.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Oh
So
yeah, right away, Ray. So the sales prompt template we can still tweak based on our appetite, right?
yeah. You can still tweak on that. Yeah, no problem.
Tweak it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Any any other questions, Doug?
I got,
Okay.
yeah, so I just want to share the results that I just got.
Okay.
Because I'm over here playing with this thing while we're talking. And I wanted to share. So I've got my prompt, and I've got it over here. I got multiple steps of it, but I have a prompt that's returning bullet points, links within the text on a sales bot on the Capitol Botanicals. So like I said, yeah, I just wanted to share what I've got, and maybe, I don't know, I just got excited about it.
Good. Well, that's very good.
I'm still working on it. So again, I'm going to go back to this again, and it's a lot of the results that we want are going to require us to optimize our prompting.
Yeah.
And Ray, when you do make a back end change to the sales or the customer service prompt that's happening on the back side of things, I would imagine you would want to let everybody know, say, hey, I just updated the back end of the sales prompt. Go check and make sure you're still getting the results you want.
Sure.
Because I can go in and dial it all in the way you've got it set now. You guys can go make some changes, and then all of a sudden my results are different, right? So
right. Yeah.
That back end changing of that prompt, you want to kind of probably minimize to a certain extent.
Yeah, we'll do that. It's good. Good suggestion.
Yeah. So Ray, I have one other question. I just remembered.
Yep.
So when it gave that follow-up question, right? And let's say the same example, like who is the president of the United States? It says Joe Biden, and it comes back with then the question saying who is the vice president of United States. And if I say I don't know, you tell me. and it says I don't have this information.
Okay. Yeah.
So it should basically
It's
understand the question that it is asking. It should not look
So,
like something.
Venkat, that was a bug that we knew, and we were gonna fix that.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, that's all. I just wanted to bring that up. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you to bring that on. Yeah. So in the past 2 days, we have been having a lot of updates and fix, and
Yep.
and it's gonna get better. So don't
Yep.
worry.
Yep. Thank you.
Don't
Thank you.
panic.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Ray.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. I think it's about 1 hour. Let's if there's no further questions, let's have a hard stop, and so that we can have it next week, right? I don't want to drag you guys too long. And yeah, but thanks for all the questions, and just want you guys to know we are working together, me and Song. And Song was also here, me, Song, and Frank. So we are working together to get to make updates almost every day, right? Make it work better and better. And okay.
Yeah, Ray, I just want to say that thank you for all of this. And I look that New Oaks is getting better and better. And if you do this, I think that is one of the most sophisticated AI chatbot then. Thanks.
Yep. Yeah, I echo the same things. Yep. Thank you, Ray, for all you do.
No, you guys are welcome. Okay. I think
I appreciate your availability more than anything. Any software anybody buys, it is only as good as the customer support. Period. That's it, hands down. Your software is only as good as the tech support, and I really appreciate your availability.
Agreed, Doc.
It's midnight. It's midnight where you're at.
Right.
It's midnight. So yeah, I appreciate you.
No, I love what I do.
Yep.
So I also like to work with you guys. Okay. I see that Doc has an announcement, right? So if any of you want to continue the conversation and just join his
Yep.
Hang out.
Yeah, hang out with
Yep.
his
Yep.
in your room. Okay.
Yeah. Doug, I will be there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, great, Venkat. I'd like to learn more from you as well.
Okay,
Yep.
Gary,
Yep.
thank
Thank
you. See you guys next week. But keep in mind,
Okay.
we will host
See you.
we will host a live, white label webinar on this coming Friday, 8 p.m. EST, April 19th. Okay, and I will send
Ray.
a notification. Okay, later on.
Ray.
Yep.
Ray.
Thank you.
If I can make a marketing suggestion, Ray.
Yeah, sure.
Start sending emails. You don't have a link yet. I understand.
Yep.
But I would start sending emails today if you can.
Okay.
Get one going out every day. Remind them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Without a link, hey, the link's coming.
Yep.
White label's on the way. We're excited. I'll get you a link in a couple of days. It'll be on Friday. Blah blah blah.
Okay.
Right.
Good suggestion. Good suggestion. Okay.
Right.
And Ray, when you want to launch the white label, of course that we can help you to make a noise on other groups, so that will be good for you then. Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Yep.
Quick, before you hang up, I want to know what happens when you try to get into that Go Brunch room. I want to know what your experience is.
It's just loading. It is just loading.
Doesn't load.
Just load.
Okay.
Yeah. It does not
let me
going
ask,
in.
Can I ask you a question? Do you have a
Yeah.
slower internet connection?
Not really, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, because you're the only person I know of so far. I haven't used it a
Really?
lot. But
Sorry
So I'm like, why? One guy can't get in? What's going on? Is it the browser?
Yeah.
Is it internet?
Yeah. Before
I'm trying to find out why.
Before I entering the Zoom again, now it's night time on my country, I tried
Right.
again, go for brunch, but it's loading. It's all the way down, down. I just cannot enter it. Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's that image size. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
With Zoom, I don't have any issue at all. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Take care and see you guys later, Friday or next
Thanks,
week.
Ray.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Ray.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys.